You got a rifle?
Somebody clap.
Oh. That worked? Are you? You're not recording, Michael.
He is.
You read? Oh, I couldn't see it under there.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Well, after yesterday, I'm just checking.
Dude, this is the day. We're gonna kill some deer. I feel really
Some?
good about it.
Like two?
Two.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna hear boom and I'm gonna boom. And it's gonna be all right together.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
So if you shoot, I better
You better just shoot. Just so it makes the story
make you
work.
feel better. All right. All right. Well, we better split up then and quit talking about it, but it's kind of windy.
It does, but it looks good.
All right.
I don't mind the wind.
I don't
As long as
either.
it's blowing in my face.
Right. Yeah, I noticed you sent me hunting downwind. You
And
see?
into the sun,
See
too.
how that is? Yeah, I get to go hunting downwind. All right.
All right, good luck.
Get one. Yeah, you too.
I really like the looks of this stuff out in front of us. The fingers coming up through there. So I think what I do is just kind of sit and just for a little bit and kind of glass this stuff and move a little bit more often than what we were doing yesterday. See what we... Man, it looks good, I think. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't make a liar out of me.
You got a bunch.
One went behind a tree. I thought it was. Haven't seen it come out though.
I always say when I come to a new area, I spend my first day or two scouting as much as hunting. And I let the enthusiasm overtake me. And I spent my first 2 days hunting. And now I'm paying for it because day 3, walked into this area thinking, oh, this looks great on the map. No, roads everywhere. Everywhere there's a trail, it's really a road. And so here it is, day 3. I'm gonna spend most of today scouting. Not good, but it's a situation I find myself in. Never been here before, and I know that I gotta invest the time to figure it out before I'm gonna get to pack one out. And I didn't do that, so I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna follow these roads into some other canyons. I think those canyons might be too steep for roads, so that might be the place to hunt the way I like to hunt.
Now we saw quite a few does this morning. One little spike, I don't know, 15 or so, maybe less. Anyway, kind of glassed quite a bit of this country, and we're fairly close to the road. So we're just gonna kind of take a little walk and see what we can see over the next ridge, and see if this kind of burn line continues on. That's where these deer seem to be hanging out, is right on those tree lines, is what we're seeing. So do a little push, see what happens. Let's get over the next ridge. Always got to see what's over the next ridge. So. A few deer beds in here. Through that thick stuff, it looks like there's some little openings up here, but I don't know if that's a burn that came across this side and we're just catching the edge of it. tempting. Especially with the road sitting right in the middle of it right there. Seems to be a big track. I'd like to see the deer that made that one just to get a look.
We're doing it completely differently now. Wade carries a rifle, I carry binos. He doesn't have a bino, a rangefinder, or anything with him. Pretty sure we're gonna see one. Really what we're doing is we're doing recon. We're going out here to look and see how far it is across this drop off here. But you know how that goes. That's when Big Hank stands up, especially when the camera guys are not with the shooter.
This fence has got to be hard to keep up around these things.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
No.
So we got the big apron up here to collect all the water. Comes into this pipe, comes into this big storage tank. Has all of these other pipes coming out, but that tank, this tank, and that little tank, none of them have any water, so some sort of malfunction going on here. Ouch. I was wondering what was poking me in the back of the leg.
Thistle.
Now it's poking me in the finger.
So what's been going on? What have we been finding out?
So the camera crew wants to know what we're doing and what we're finding, Wade. Really, we're just marching them around, aren't we?
Yeah, just giving them some exercise.
Rather than go back to camp, we decided that we are going to spend the day walking out to everything that looks like a glassing point on our GPS or on our map and check them out, so that in our remaining half of the hunt, we got places we're confident in, rather than, well, let's go try this or let's go try that. I don't think we've seen any place yet where the shots are going to be 100-yard shots,
No.
unless we go sit down in an oak thicket.
Right, or sit down somewhere and, yeah.
Well, it's right up here, about 300 yards. That big open hillside we were looking for. Right up there.
Golly. That's ridiculous.
Every place you go, there's a homemade 2-track that's not on your map.
Wow. Somebody decided they wanted to get here and they didn't want to walk.
That's pretty much what I would say, yeah.
Kind of frustrating.
Kinda. All the way.
Yep. Looks really good.
A buck's gonna come out of this brush right out here on the edge, and you're gonna pole whack him.
Just whack him.
I think so. That road is not on my map. Oh yeah, it is actually.
Pretty major road too.
Yeah, it's on my map.
Go into the wilderness, and I guess it still has roads.
There were roads in the wilderness area I went to this morning.
Yeah.
gonna go over in that wind right now, and I'm gonna tough it out till dark.
Alrighty.
I'm getting too old for this stuff.
Just young enough, man.
Well, one bad part about the wind is that there are no good parts about wind. I hate hunting in the wind. I'd rather hunt in the cold and the hot than anything other than wind. But what I'm doing is just trying to look into these slopes that might be protected from the wind and see if they excuse me, I need some sleep. See if they might get up and feed down off the lee side of these slopes down in some of the bottoms where the wind is kind of just going over the top. I don't know what else to do. It's supposed to be windy tomorrow and the next day also. Not good. Windy weather is not good. Well, I'm beginning to doubt my strategy. Strategy is that high level is where the deer summer, low level is where the deer winter. The does move first. The bucks are going to come in and stage above the does. Down lower out there, see tons of does, tons of tracks. And so I'm up here about another, I don't know, 500 to 800 feet of elevation, kind of in this transition area where the pines turn to oak, and then the oak turns to more pinyon juniper and other brush. But I'm not seeing any good bucks. Not seeing many bucks at all. So I might have chose the wrong strategy. And that's the cool part about hunting here. They give a lot of opportunity, and the habitat and the terrain makes for, I guess I'd call it high escapement by the mature bucks. Well, we got 2 days left, Wade.
We do.
I can't say we've had a lot to show for our efforts.
No, but it'll happen. That's part of hunting, right? Got to kind of get discouraged. And things happen all at once.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I'll go with that.
All right. How many times have you been out there hunting where you're just like, all of a sudden there's a deer or an elk or whatever standing right in front of you?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. Probably more times than, oh, gee, showed up and there they were.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, while you're packing up, I'm going to go admire this beautiful sunset over here.
It is nice.
The kind Arizona is known for. As you can see, a beautiful public land sunset here in Arizona is happening, but the deer aren't happening. So I'm gonna have to go over here, meet up with Wade, hope for better luck tomorrow. Next day Newberg, they call me. There's always the next day.
Potatoes.
Hot.
I grabbed it.
Hot and excellent.